Hey Winnie, good morning. Paul here. Got your lighting systems here lined up, ready to go onto your bike. Before I get into the signals, which is pretty cool actually, this is a really good product. I wanted to show you your brake light, and I wanted to introduce you to something that potentially I think you should go for. Well, I guess we'll talk about this right now. So this is as described. It is a strobe control for your LED stoplight. And essentially what I'm asking to do is for me to wire this in front of your tail light, not physically in front, but when I power this up, and I'll show you how this looks here. I just gotta quickly connect these wires. That one goes here. I think this is tail light. No, that's brake light. Oh no, that's brake light. Holy shit. It is so bright. Okay, anyway. so there's tail light and there's brake light, killer bright. And that is your tail light. So if I wire this, give me a second, I'm gonna pause the video. Okay, got it wired in here now. And so now, anytime that you squeeze the front or back brake, when you hit the switch, the brake light switch, it's gonna do this. I'll try not to blind you. See that? So it's gonna pulse 1, 2, 3, and then 1, 2, 3, and then go on solid. That's every time you hit the brake. And then your driving light, or I should say your tail light, which is proper, will just be set like that. So I don't know if I can do this. Okay. All right, so there's, man, that is really bright. You probably can't see it on video, but it's really bright. Okay, so this would be your driving light and this would be your brake light. And this is what other drivers would see behind you. So let me know if you want me to do that for you. I think this is a pretty kick-ass safety improvement to the way your bike can be lit. Okay, second half of this video is your signal lights. Let me just show you these boxes here. Whoops. And I know that you chose these and you know what you got, but I just need to show you how they work with reference to what you chose. Okay, so you'll notice on these two boxes there's R, and this is for rear. I mark these because these lights are different from these lights. And I'll show you how. So we're first going to do the front lights. So this one would be mounted on the front of your bike, and I'm going to show you that one. Put the light where you can see it. That's not camera. That's camera right there. Sorry, I'm so sorry. My camera work isn't very good. I'm not much of a cameraman. Here is, okay, so this one shines white and yellow. And you will tell me, yeah, so there's the signal light in yellow, and here is the driving light. Now, the driving light, you can't really see it very well on video because, well, I'm not much of a cameraman. But the driving light actually, yeah, okay, there you can see it. It's a ring that goes around the outside. And this is actually pretty bright. I don't know that you can, drive, see the road with this, but it would certainly illuminate things if it was dark out. And then the signal light, when it turns on, it'll turn the white light off, and then the white light comes back on. So if you look at my left hand over here, the white light is on. And if I touch positive with my left hand, the white light goes off, the yellow light comes on, and in this case it would be signaling. So I'll imitate the signaling. So there it is. And you can see my left hand. I'm the one actually making it flash. But if I take my hand off, it comes right back to white. You see that? So it automatically knows to turn the white light off and goes back to yellow. And then when the yellow light stops flashing, it goes back to white. So that is your front light. This is an option. I don't have to wire in the white, but I do favorably need to know what you choose before I go ahead and wire it in, because it all has to snake through the headlight bucket to work. All right, so I'm going to pause the video and get the rear lights. Okay, so this is the front light, and this light not only is different colors. Whoops, stop that. Oh no, sorry, this is the rear light. Did I already? I can't remember what I said. Anyway, okay, this is the rear light, or one of the rear lights. And this light is different, obviously, from the front. It's got different colors, and it's also got 4 wires instead of 2 wires. 1, 2, yeah, 2. No, there's 3 wires on the front and 4 wires on the rear. Okay, and here's why. One, like the front light, one of these is a ring light, the other is a signal light, and the other, believe it or not, is an assisted tail light, which was much to my surprise. So again, you'll have to tell me what you want to see on the back of the bike. But there obviously is your signal light. We know about that. There is the ring light. I'm not sure if you can see that on video very well, but that shows up in red. I know it looks a little orangey, but it's actually red in real life. So there that is. And then this last wire is a red, like a really red brake light. So, I don't know if I could display this to you very well, but it's paper. Let's get in there. Okay, good. Okay, that works. Okay, so ring. So that would be brake. That would be signal. Let's ignore the signal because we already know what that looks like. Signal and okay, so this would be a tail light, and this I could also this would run with the tail light of the bike, right? So while this light is on, right next to it would be that light. So you'd have 3. Oh, I unplugged it by mistake. You'd have 3 tail lights at the back of the bike, and actually the arrangement would be, something like that, and then the other signal would be on the other side there. But at any rate, I'm babbling on. Okay, that's the brake. This is the tail. Yeah, okay, here we go. Okay, so there's the tail light. Here is the brake light, way brighter, as you can see. This is red, not orange. And, of course, the signal, which really is a an amber light. So there's brake and there's signal at the same time. So you'd actually have quite a bit of Christmas lights happening. Whew, so many options.